Despite our shared history of marriage, I was ready to jump right back into it, and he was just as enthusiastic when I asked him to. Our respective lives had been touched by prior unions. Have you any thoughts on the matter? His comment, well, we've been together for about a year, prompted me to ask, what are we going to do for the Judge Judy who is completely devoid of any humanity? At the start of her marriage, it seemed like an insurmountable task to fall in love and keep that love constant. Despite getting a divorce from both of her husbands, she went on to marry the man she had divorced before. Both of her previous marriages had ended in divorce. After her husband made an unexpected revelation about their marriage, Judge Judy, now a recognized judge, was overcome with emotion. You can find out why they were divorced for a year if you keep watching. Judge Judy's troubled marriage to Ronald Levy in 1964 predates Jerry Shinden's involvement in their contentious marriage. Adam Levy and Ashley Hartright were both born in New York. Adam used to work as a district attorney in New York's Putnam County, but these days he's more famous for his part in the documentary series Tribunal Justice. After 12 happy years of marriage, Judy and Ronald's union finally ended in 1976. After rekindling her love life in 1978, she wed Judge Jerry Shinden, who had become famous as an arbitrator on the People's Court from 1999 to 2001. But they split up in 1990 because they couldn't work out their differences. She and Jerry reconciled when everyone else assumed she would follow her pattern of cheating after her divorce from Ronald. No one thought she would actually do it. After deciding to give their relationship another shot, they remarried their ex-spouse in 1991. Even though they were married for 21 years, the reason for their divorce is so unbelievable that it has only just been revealed. They were able to combine their families right away after Jerry's marriage in the late 1970s. He had 3 children from a prior marriage. Despite the challenges of their respective demanding careers, the couple was able to raise their mixed-race family. When it came to their respective legal careers, Judy and Jerry were always there for each other. After Jerry approached Judy about the possibility of joining the People's Court, she strongly encouraged him to take the job. Murray Bloom, Judge Judy's father, died in 1990 at the age of 70. It was a devastating loss that affected her relationship with Jerry and caused her immense emotional pain. One of life's most devastating events, the loss of a parent can shake up even the strongest bonds with their children. Judy was known for her strong character, but after her father passed away, she realized she had a more sensitive side that she hadn't realized she had. Judy has a close relationship with her dad, whom she affectionately called the best thing since sliced bread. Murray, Judy's dentist, taught her the value of honesty, politeness, and clear expression. Judy had a hard time dealing with the situation after Dad passed away due to her sadness. She was furious that Jerry had abandoned her during that challenging time and had stopped communicating with him as a result. In the book that Thomas and Donahue published, Jerry recounted this incident, saying that she had threatened to divorce him unless they could work out their differences. Judy decided to end their 13-year marriage quickly by filing for divorce because things weren't getting better. Some of those who were surprised by this news included Judy and Jerry. During this time, Judy engaged in a process of self-reflection and revelation. While she was grieving, she found solace in remembering the moments that mattered most to her. In her personal life, she was having a hard time coping with the problems she was facing, even though she was good at resolving emotional issues in her job as a judge. She remained focused on her work throughout this difficult time, which helped her earn a reputation as an authoritative and fair judge. This is where she was when she had her aha moment. In the midst of processing the emotions surrounding her split from Jerry, she realized that her personal life was going swimmingly. She was confident in her personal life and her career, which was moving forward at a rapid pace. She found stability and direction in her career. Considering they had been seeing each other every day for a while, he said he missed her a lot, which was surprising for him. In an unusual interview, Judy shared her thoughts on romantic partnerships. Even though she has been in several relationships, she has noticed that most men seem to be pretty constant, she said. Furthermore, she asserted that there were essential disparities in the needs of men and women. Reflecting on her life and the things she had was a healthy way for Judy to cope with her grief over her father's death. Thinking back on their split and their subsequent marriages, she realized that women tend to foster an environment of caring. Even though she thought Jerry might have been open to living with her again after their first divorce, she stressed the importance of being self-sufficient. She relishes independence, but she is open to the idea of forming a partnership as well. If someone wants a relationship like that, she thinks they shouldn't settle for anything less than the best. Their reconciliation and subsequent marriage came as a total shock, occurring only 1 year after their marriage had ended. For them it seemed like the natural progression of their already strong relationship. Nevertheless, many were surprised by their decision to get married again. Judy expressed her joy at the impending marriage, and her sorrow at being apart from Jerry. Additionally, she expressed her longing for his presence. Both of them had grown and changed during the time they were apart, so their second marriage was more than just a chance to reignite old feelings. It marked the beginning of a new chapter in their relationship. Judge Judy Shinden's professional life was just as busy as her personal life, which was already moving at a breakneck pace. During October 2013, TV Guide magazine acknowledged her as the highest-paid television star. That her decision to retire would depend on how invested her audience remained in her program was a sign that she was still passionate about what she did, and that her fans valued her contributions. In August 2017, Judge Judy and CBS reached a substantial contract extension that would ensure the continued airing of Judge Judy's courtroom show until the end of the 2020-2021 television season. The fact that they were able to come to this agreement shows how famous Shinden was in American television and how popular the show remained. After the 25th season, Shinden announced in March 2020 that the show will be canceled. While appearing on the Ellen DeGeneres show, the speaker made the announcement. The audience was filled with emotion as they witnessed the finale of a beloved program that had become a mainstay in their lives. Many longtime fans will never forget the date of June 8, 2021, when Judge Judy's last show aired. A quarter of a century of enthralling television came to an end on July 23, 2021, with the airing of the series' final episode. Among the many factors that contributed to Shinden's decision to end the show was her dissatisfaction with Viacom-CBS, the company that owned CBS television distribution, and her continuing legal issues with Rebel Entertainment. Actually, Shinden did say that 25 was a nice round number to end the show on. Josh Jen's 1993 article about Shinden in the Los Angeles Times was the first to introduce him to a wider audience. In honor of Judge Judy's 25th and final season, Josh Jen penned yet another essay reminiscing about Shinden's light-filled career. This article was made public on June 8, 2021, the same day as the final episode aired. During the 25th season, she decided to spice things up a bit. In that case, keep watching. She launched her show on November 1, 2021, and it was called Judy Justice. This concert was a huge improvement over the last one. Production on Judy Justice is set to commence in July 2021, right after the long-running hit show Judge Judy concludes its run. Judy Shinden, the famous judge who was featured in her previous program, returns to preside over a courtroom that primarily deals with arbitration in this new show. Judy Justice has accomplished a great deal with her courtroom program, which is now available on Amazon Freeview, formerly IMDb. It is noteworthy that her show is the first conventional courtroom program to exclusively release new episodes on a streaming service. Moving her show to a streaming service was a big deal because of how popular it was. The show now has new elements that appeal to modern viewers, and it is seen as a modern take on Judge Judy. As the proceedings progress, one interesting aspect of Judy Justice is the granddaughter of Shinden, who is now a young adult, who often voices her opinions. This cross-generational connection breathes new life into the show by bringing together elements that appeal to younger audiences with more conventional courtroom drama. To aid in the case resolution process and to guarantee accurate testimony transcription, Judy Justice also uses the services of a stenographer. The show's dedication to producing high-quality content is demonstrated by having family members involved in court matters and by using experienced transcribers. This adds to the show's authenticity. The courtroom has undergone renovations, and Judge Shinden's robe has been changed from the one she wore while supervising Judge Judy. The show's distinctive vibe is greatly enhanced by the painstaking attention to detail in both the courtroom environment and Judge Shinden's attire. Cases heard on Judy Justice tend to be more serious and high profile than those heard on the previous program. Reasons for this shift include more generous prizes and looser time limits compared to the previous show. Fans of shows that combine entertainment with legal drama will find this adjustment to be a welcome addition, as it makes the stories more interesting and engaging. The original bailiff, Bird, was not a part of the new show Love Life, which led fans of Judy Justice to voice their disapproval after the trailer for the show was released on September 30, 2021. When Bird heard that Kevin Rasco had been named new bailiff, he expressed his shock and disappointment that he would not be making an appearance on the show. Even though the program needed a new viewpoint, Shinden acknowledged that Bird had done a fantastic job. While Bird did not hold any ill will toward Shinden, she did wish her luck with Judy Justice. The addition of Bird to the cast of Shinden and her crew's new legal program, Tribunal Justice, was announced on April 28, 2022. The program was created by Shinden and her crew. Along with Shinden's son Adam Levy, the new program will also feature Tanya Akri and Patricia DeGangi, who were both judges on Hot Bench in the past. Also in the same month, rumors started circulating that Judge Judy reruns were drawing in more viewers than the first season of Judy Justice. Although it is competing with the traditional Judge Judy, the early episodes of Judy Justice set a record for the most streaming hours on IMDb TV, proving that the program maintains its own appeal. Although Judy the judge is happy with her husband, her greatest admiration is for his physical appearance. In a recent interview, the judge revealed that Jerry possessed the same attractive figure that captivated her upon first meeting. Though his appearance has changed with age, she continues to find him attractive and says she loves him very much. She also says he motivates her to be healthy because of his example. What are your feelings on Judge Judy and Jerry's marriage? Unlike most marriages in Hollywood, the one between Julia Roberts and George Clooney has lasted longer than most since they met in 2000 on the set of Ocean's 11. The beginning of one of the longest-lasting friendships in Hollywood began with what seemed like any other ordinary introduction in Hollywood. According to Clooney, the group hit it off the second they met, and their shared perspective on work paved the way for a strong friendship. These two famous people had already achieved considerable fame when this happened. Aaron Brockovich's performance had just earned Roberts an Oscar, and Clooney was making the leap from emergency room to the film industry. Separation of their private and professional lives was one of the hallmarks of their friendship that set it distinct from that of other Hollywood friends. But Roberts, as he got older, became more careful. She learned to navigate relationships in Hollywood without changing her character, decided she would never publicly criticize an ex-boyfriend, and kept in touch with a few of them. Grace also began to experiment with new personas during this time in her life. She shifted her focus from playing the stereotypically sweet comedic roles that made her famous to ones that portrayed strong, complex female characters. Particularly in films like My Best Friend's Wedding, her real-life experiences gave her performances more depth. Roberts eventually found love that would last a lifetime, but she had to overcome a number of difficult relationships to get there. But there was one more tense relationship that was about to rock Hollywood's entertainment industry. Finally, after 10 years of public heartbreak, Julia Roberts found love, but there was a major catch: he was married. The t-shirt that radically altered the Hollywood norm then surfaced. What made the American sweetheart do something so risky? Leave a comment telling us what you think. If you found this video entertaining, please consider giving it a thumbs up, sharing it with your friends and family, and subscribing to our channel to stay updated with all of our future films. There are plenty of other fun videos available, just click the next video icon.